Hi, I'm Mario Villas of Lights Camera Initiative, the show you're about to watch. We're going to be playing Dungeons & Dragons, Tales from the Yawning Portal. We're going to be doing the adventures inside, and at the end of it, we're going to be reviewing the pre-made dungeons and giving our thoughts about whether you would enjoy them or not. A little bit of backstory. I have been DMing myself for a long time, although this is the first time I've ever DM'd 5th edition. I kind of missed it. Because I didn't really like 4th edition, I know. And everyone's telling me 5th edition is so good, so I decided to DM it for the first time. Most of my friends have not played 5th edition before. We've only played in one game. One of us has actually never played D&D before at all. So if it looks like we don't know the rules that well, it's because we don't. And I know what some of you are thinking. Why would you put this out on YouTube if you don't know all the rules and you're going to be bad at it? And one answer to that is that I'm a fame whore who will do anything for even the tiniest bit of adoration. The other thing is that you don't need to be good at D&D to play D&D. Anyone can play D&D. Doesn't matter how bad you are or how not able to do voices you are. Like myself, I can't do voices for shit. You just got to get books and friends and, just play. So yeah, before you swarm the comments and be like, Mario, you don't understand how the attack of opportunity rule works. I totally realized that. I just realized it 4 episodes in. All that stuff will fix itself. Additionally, there was a problem with the first episode. It didn't record visual. So the first episode was going to be released alongside the second episode as a sort of audio-only podcast. As opposed to all those visual podcasts you're used to. So yeah, I hope you, enjoy the second episode of Lights Camera Initiative. Thanks. All right, hello everyone. Today is our second episode of Tales from the Yawning Portal. I'm Mario Villas, your Dungeon Master. To my left, this is
Ed. I am playing Squig, the Goblin Alchemist.
I'm Robert. I'm playing Carac, the Wood Elf Ranger.
I'm David. I'm playing Grenna, the Human Fighter.
I'm Sid. I'm playing Asura, the Dragonborn Paladin.
I'm Jesse. I'm playing Krom, Hobgoblin Wizard.
I'm Caitlin. I'm playing the Meron, Druid Elf.
all right. So carrying on from last week, our intrepid heroes, after not making a scene at all and really going incredibly under the radar, have decided to head into the wilderness and approach the Sunless Citadel, which is a couple hours travel away. They've decided to do this later on in the day and then set up camp and wait for the morning to invade the fortress. So, your travel is uneventful. Now I am to understand that you have come in possession of a cart and no horses or donkeys. So, please inform me how you're getting this cart to move.
Pulling it, of course.
Oh, pulling it. I see.
Well, standard.
Who exactly is pulling this cart?
We can take shifts. Standard push-pull is, carrying capacity is basically 15 per strength point. Cart weighs 200 pounds, but when dragging, it's much higher. So,
Okay.
I could pull it if you so wish. We'll take
You know I'm
turns.
not pulling that thing, right?
You don't have the strength score. I don't expect you to.
Okay.
And why did you say we're all pulling it?
Yeah,
Well,
wait a
two
minute. You
people
said
can pull
even
it.
shifts.
The small folk can help pull it if they want, but in a group.
I have strength, 7?
The smaller folk.
Oh, you have a negative.
Yes.
Damn.
Well, that's rolling stats. I mean,
She can lift 105 pounds over her head.
Oh.
I'm so proud of her.
wow.
Sorry, I mean carrying capacity of 105 pounds. She can.
Wait a minute.
Can I have my dice?
Yeah, sorry, I was taking.
I was going to say, that
I was
sounds
digging.
kind of impressive to me. I can't.
So, your character, whose name totally doesn't elude me.
Krom.
Yes. I wanted you to say that for the audience.
Krom.
Not for me.
Did you already say it?
Shut up, Sid. Krom, I guess, has offered to pull the cart first.
Yes, for the first hour.
Okay. And I guess everyone else is walking, because if the
Yeah.
other people get in the cart, it's going to make it a lot harder to carry.
If people get in the cart, you're walking.
Or
walking slow.
everyone get in
Wait.
I'm dropping
what?
the cart.
Oh,
everyone get in the
okay.
cart on hills.
On hills.
Oh yeah,
Downhill.
that sounds smart.
I
That's a
think you
good
need to
idea.
get on the cart as
That's
like
not
down,
safe at
downhill.
all. How are you going to stop
Have you ever
the
tried
cart?
to like ride a shopping cart down a hill? You know what happens? You eat shit and die.
Well, that's because
That's
they're-
what happens.
their
I
wheels
saw
have
that
walking
vine.
mechanics. These wheels don't.
Comprehend languages. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Mm.
Anyway, you decide to carry the empty. Is there anything in this cart?
Currently, no.
Oh, so it's for like treasure for the way. Okay.
Just
Exactly.
I feel you.
Gold has
By
weights,
that time, we're gonna have a
And bodies have weight.
and there are many pilfered goods.
donkey.
We only need the pilfer goods. We don't need the body.
Well, she
That's
said
medical
that
supplies.
bring back the kids dead or alive. if we
Trophies.
found them, and that would be hard.
I assume
Without
when
the
she said
carts.
bring them back if they were dead, then she wants their signet rings. She doesn't want. I mean, we could
You
bring her
are
kids'
correct.
bodies back for
Those
burial.
I thought it was because
Yeah,
the
I
kids are
think
probably
bringing
previously
them
injured
back
and sick.
dead for burial rites is just
However,
a
she did
gesture.
also.
I hadn't considered that,
She also
but
did
it
give a
would be
price.
polite.
Price for the rings. Price for them.
Yeah.
Price for them alive.
No.
No, it was just-
No.
It was
She
price
gave
for rings, price for them
price
alive.
Now,
Yeah.
now,
Apologies.
if we are to take treasure or large objects that are still valuable, even if they're not explicitly treasure, like statues or whatever, or alternatively a really cool trophy of some kind,
Yes.
I mean, hey, a card has uses.
Conquest.
Hey,
without
what's that
proof is
ominous
not a
looking
conquest.
obelisk right there?
It looks like next trophy.
It looks
Yeah,
like
it sounds
200
like a
gold.
I'm
and
gonna
a
go
local tavern owner.
So after some hours of walking and cart pulling after the first hour, who are you gonna scam into pulling this cart?
It's probably just drawing straws. I only have strength of 10. I don't think I can pull it.
I'll pull it.
He's also a goblin.
Yeah.
Probably the bigger.
He's stronger than me.
Yes, and that's weird in its own way, but
Well, Asura.
Okay.
Kindly offered.
I will throw you under the
Well,
bus.
my battery
Under
pack's
the
been.
cart?
Don't throw me under the bus.
you begin pushing the cart yourself. It's about, I think last time I said it was about 6 hours away, so I'm going to go with that instead of looking it up.
Sounds
Well,
alright. No, it sounds
I'd rather be
funny.
wrong in continuity than correct
Works for me.
with like a plot hole, I guess. After trading the cart back and forth for a while, you reach the area. A sandy ledge overlooks a subterranean gulf of darkness to the west. The ledge is wide but rough. Sand, rocky debris, and the bones of small animals cover it. A rough-hewn stairway zigs and zags at the side of the ledge, descending into darkness.
Huh.
Now, that's what you see, those of you with dark vision, from the top of the cliff as you approach it.
It's very dark out there.
Well, it's also night, remember?
Hmm.
Because you were going to come here and then camp? Yes.
Yeah.
What you guys actually come across, for people who don't look over, is a ravine. And I definitely didn't read descriptions out of order because it was on an earlier page. I just want everyone on the same page about that.
Of course.
It's just you ran up in excitement and looked over the ledge before I had a chance to describe the first part. That's definitely what happened. Anyway,
Oh, so it's our fault.
yeah, it's actually exactly your fault.
It's always the player's fault. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's how it works.
As you pass by a narrow ravine along the old road, you approach a cleft. Several broken pillars jut around the area. Most lean atop like the slope, but some stand a few feet back. Similar pillars are visible on the other side of the cleft in the ground and the ravine. And there is a knotted rope tied to one of the pillars on your side.
Going down to the sun.
And if anyone with dark vision approaches and looks over, they see the other I described down
The
Do you
where
see
the ropes
bottom
are.
The rope is
Yeah.
probably that lady's kid's rope, right?
Do you want to inspect the room?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't think I'll tell you.
We're
Roll
waiting.
investigation.
We're
I have
waiting
investigation.
till dawn anyway.
Well,
So
you rolled investigation.
That's
I
good.
rolled 16.
Oh, do you have investigation?
No, that's untrained. But 16 is a 17.
17.
Okay, so
With the
looking
skill?
over, and you both have dark vision?
I have dark vision.
Okay, so looking over the side of the cliff, you discover two things about the area. There are a number of small campfires that have burned and then attempted to be cover up, but not very well.
Like a lot of them, or?
Yeah, you'd say this has probably been a common area for people to camp over many years. Additionally, you also see that the pillars are covered in graffiti, but you don't recognize them. What are your languages?
Elven Common, Sylvan, and Undercommon.
You don't recognize any of it. What are your
What is that?
languages?
Common and Goblin. So I didn't start with any additional.
Yeah, neither of you recognize the languages on the language on the pillar. Additionally, when you look over the rope itself, it could have been tied more than 2 or 3 weeks ago, so you're pretty sure it is
Okay.
the Hucrele kids who set it up.
Then looking at the
Oh, and next, in the side of the cliff, in the side of the cliff, there are kind of smoothed out handholds for climbing the side of the wall itself directly.
any spots for pittance or anything? Or
No. It just looks like someone slowly, meticulously smoothed stone handholds out of the side of the cliff
Wait,
for
so
climbing.
does it go rope and then the rope ends before it reaches down and then there's a handhold?
No, those are two separate things.
Okay.
The handholds look like they've been here for a long time. The rope obviously was tied recently.
So the handhold are probably what the goblins use to sell the fruit. Okay.
Yeah, probably.
It's possible it's trapped too.
Or the cultists could have put that in, maybe.
It's possible. Well, the cultists died when the thing sunk into the ground.
But since they were here basically before everything else, they might.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
it
I'm saying this
wasn't-
ravine
yeah,
wasn't
duh.
a thing. Yeah, everything was above ground.
I get you.
Do
Alright.
you?
Well, now. Noticing, is there anything else?
No, that's everything you immediately notice. Are you going to point the pillars out to anyone else?
Yeah, actually, I was going to point out the graffiti, and since you went to investigate as well, I don't recognize any of these.
I don't recognize them either.
Four.
Maybe ask the other people, they might read or speak different languages. But
Foreigner, Asura, right?
Yes.
Would anyone happen to recognize these? And pointing out the graffiti in languages we don't know. Maybe somebody does.
Do I roll investigation?
No. Just tell me your languages.
Common and Elven.
You don't recognize
Hang on.
it. Is anyone else looking?
Dragonborn, so
I'll check it out.
All right.
Brenna will also march
my-
up and
yeah.
get as close as she needs to actually make out.
All right. What
whatever.
languages do you have?
My recording
Uh,
stopped.
Oh, well then
Or
restart.
it
Common?
crashed, actually.
Common and Dwarven.
We'll try to fix it. You know Common and Dwarven, and
I was gonna ritual cast comprehend language.
you
Oh!
but I think that's spoken languages. Is it?
And verbal one or written ones. I was just reading.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
had
okay.
to start a new
Then,
recording.
Yeah, if you're cool with giving 10 minutes
up
to
where it
comprehend
left
languages, you can do that.
So,
Additionally,
set
while
up camp
you
while
start,
do that. I'm just joking.
you can just set up camp.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I was saying, I was just implying he's trying to get out of.
So you're just setting up camp around the area?
Yeah, I'd rather do it at the top of the cliff.
Okay.
Everybody else camped at the bottom, but I'd rather something came out. To
No,
go.
no, actually everyone else camp here around the pillar.
Oh, good. Oh, never mind then. We'll just do that.
Okay,
Just
you
reignite
start
the whole
setting up camp. Now, Dave, your characters, whose name, again, I totally remember, but for the audience.
Red.
Greta, thank you. I should have probably done this myself.
He sounds familiar.
Greta, as you look over the pillars, you're pretty sure that is dwarvish, but like dwarvish gibberish. Yeah. Like you recognize some words, but you're like, this isn't language.
I recognize these as dwarven letters, but it's no vocabulary I've ever heard. It appears to be nonsense.
Many languages borrow from others, at least for their alphabet, but the dialects are all wrong. Goblins even use dwarven runes.
After 10 minutes of casting, Krom finishes his Comprehend Languages spell. And as you look over the runes, it is revealed to you through your magic that it is goblin writing, translated like, it's dwarven letters, translated goblin, basically.
That's a rough translation.
Yeah.
That's like it's like spelling how a word is, saying how a word is pronounced in a different language, but the spelling then is all wrong for the actual word itself in the native language.
Now, what it actually translates to is a bunch of stay away or we'll cut you. And you come down here and we smash your head with rock. Basically just threats. And keep out, stay away, big smash.
It appears to be warnings of various types, although it'd be much more effective if it was in a more common tongue.
Well, that didn't stop the last people. I doubt it stopped us.
Screw this, I'm out of here. Really?
It might be the goblins.
It is.
I mean, he drove your car for like 6 or 3 hours or however long it took to get here. I don't think you just turn around.
Him too.
I wouldn't.
So camp is set up.
You guys stay here.
I have a tent.
You have a tent. Ooh, what's
Set it up and
fancy? You set up tent, and do any of you do anything before going to sleep? And who is taking watch, if anyone is taking watch?
I can take some of the watch. I'm an elf.
So we can alternate. Well, actually, I wouldn't mind taking first watch, considering I've been told that elves don't really need to sleep very long. But if you get yours out of the way first,
Then I can. Yeah. I only need 4 hours.
Brenda is willing to go second.
Go third, and that's fine. For a while, though, before sleeping, I am going to catalog the ravine, some of the graffiti, of course, in a book, as I started with a ink, quill, and book from Scholar.
Okay. So basically, if you're just going to have Carac cover the last 4 hours of the watch, then only 4 people need to cover an hour. So first, second, third, and sure will take fourth.
wherever.
Okay.
What for me?
Cool. Squig, his watch is uneventful. You peer out into. Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, you have dark vision. You peer out into the darkness, waiting for things to come, but see nothing. Then it is Greta's time for watch. Do you have like a lantern or a torch?
I believe so, but I want to double check.
Yeah. Because as a human, you'll need. Okay.
If you need a torch, I have.
You set up some light and.
Are we not going to light a campfire? Or?
Oh, are you guys having a campfire up all night?
That seems like a good wise idea.
Okay, well then yeah, you watch from the campfire, looking out, and
Yeah, that way people
nothing
without dark vision
surprises
can see.
you either. Next up is Krom, whose watch is uneventful, and lastly, Asura, whose watch is, for the most part, uneventful.
I saw a squirrel.
What is this foreign, unknown creature with long tail yet short snout? Some sort of tree or land crocodile.
You see a building. There are no walls. The gazebo has appeared. Roll a new character.
Why the? I've been thinking Warlock.
Hey, it was a paladin too. So it's like doubly funny.
It doesn't do anything. It's a gazebo. It must be fearsome beast not even react to the arrow.
Hard no sell from the gazebo.
Ooh.
None of us have the lore to even attempt to identify it.
Far from.
It is lost knowledge for the ages. Asura, as you are looking around, watching, you hear something like the snapping of twigs just outside the light provided by the bonfire. As you hear this, is the only warning you have before from the darkness 4 forms appear. So 4 shrubs leap from the darkness. They're about 3 to 4 feet tall, brambled twigs and branches. They rush forward.
Hot in the drink.
Moving to not just surround you, but attack your sleeping companions. Yeah, I'm gonna need initiative.
Can I see the the pumpkin?
Oh, yeah. Can you pass the pumpkin back?
Sid needs the dice. We keep you so nice. That's my sleeping thing.
There's enough dice. If not,
Two rocks.
just because of the pumpkin.
There's a
also-
tent for 2 if any of you need extra space.
I like to squeeze in small places where no one else can get to me.
That's nowhere.
I am much smaller than you. You do not have enough reach.
Oh,
Someone
magic.
just wondered what the hell's in your bedroll.
Okay. Initiative bonus 1. Is that D20 then?
Yeah, D20. Oh my god.
You roll
That's
a
not-
D12.
That's
That's a
yeah.
D12. You have to roll a different one.
I didn't even grab a d20.
You rolled a 1. No,
Here.
just for the record.
Grab the golden.
Yeah, I was looking for the golden one, and
Although,
How do you grab a D12?
because I don't use these dice. 14.
that's better.
That's
Okay.
a lot better.
I almost got a 1 again. Funny.
Okay. All right. Yes. Okay, you got a 14?
Yeah.
Okay. One of the shrub monsters charges forward, and as it does, it pulls itself apart, kind of more like resembling a humanoid shape in that it has like a twig head and arms. And as it reaches out towards you to slash at you with its claws, what is your armor class?
18.
It strikes, managing to find purchase despite your scaled armor. Dealing 5 damage as it rakes across your leg and draws blood.
So,
Yeah. We won't need enough. Make I know.
Yeah.
Because he put it in his
I thought you were saying we won't need sitting.
So,
He
additionally,
said that.
Carac's slumber is disturbed by sharp needle-like claws piercing into his chest, dealing 6.
It's half my HP.
Jeez.
I couldn't have said something.
I
need to have
wasn't
turn.
allowed to.
Isn't his turn yet? It is now your turn. Obviously, you're awake, so you can roll initiative, and I assume everyone else is waking up. Well, it's not assuming, I know. So I need everyone else's initiative.
As long as Shura lets us know.
Well, the sound of combat.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 people got hit.
Pretty sure I would have been next to.
Okay.
5,
What's his face?
unfortunately.
I got 19.
You got what?
19.
19? What did Krom get?
16.
It's back, yeah. It's back.
9.
No, not proficient. It's just back.
What did Greta get?
17.
And what did Squig get? 14.
That's good.
Why is
Not
that
single
fucking
digits.
actually-
Because I be a goblin, I start with base.
Okay.
Then just break
So
it.
it's Ashura's turn.
I do that really great.
Alright.
Talk about it later. What will, yeah, Ashura. It's your action.
I'm gonna attack the one that raped my leg.
Alright, roll an attack roll. D20 plus your attack modifier.
Oh, roll damage with the 2
Huh?
You can do it however you want, Jess.
I don't know how to do this at all.
Just roll the d20 and add 7, or add your attack modifier. And then we compare that to the armor class.
Do I roll the damage type?
No. Just
Oh.
roll it up.
20.
Okay, 20 is a hit. Now you roll your damage dice, which should be mentioned next to your weapon. If it's not, then it's 2d6, plus your strength modifier.
Pushing.
18? If that's strength modifier.
The 5.
Right. Okay. How'd you get a 13 on 2d6?
2d6 plus 5.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because it's
Oh, sorry.
pretty high strength.
Misunderstood. Okay.
I heard 18.
Yeah, that's what I was
I was
confused.
a little curious.
I had
13 words.
You
I
have
had-
5.
Yeah, strength modifier, right?
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
rolled a
but
8,
you-
right?
Right, you only had it once.
Oh, that's from. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
Then
sorry.
yes, the 13, not 18.
Okay. That's why I was like, how the hell?
He started with a magical bane of shrubs sword.
Stepping forward, drawing your blade in one motion, Ashura swings down, cleaving the twigs in twain, causing them to splinter to the ground and cry out in pain. They are destroyed. It is now Emeron's turn.
What am I gonna do?
Why did shrub hurt so much? He just probably just rolled really high.
That's why the apple sucks.
You only have first on the 12, right?
Yeah, but I thought with the cantrips. So that's pretty. It's really good because my first set of spells are not very hitting.
They're not combat oriented.
I'm gonna use
I don't know if I
I kind of just put like a list.
Yeah.
I'll do the throwing weapon. What's his nuts?
Yeah.
I don't think that's his name. I think his name is.
It's
Carac.
what's his nuts.
Is what's his nuts? That's not my name.
So, okay. Is that a spell attack or save?
It's a spell attack, yeah.
Okay, so you roll and add your proficiency, well, your spell attack modifier, which is proficiency plus your spellcasting stat modifier.
But you're true.
Okay.
Intuitive.
So add 6.
Yep.
13.
13. That is a hit.
Hooray! 6.
Five?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You, by you I mean Emerald, lashes out with their thorn whip, wraps around the thing's torso, and pulls it to pieces, much like a skeleton in Super Mario. It kind of falls apart, dragons, leaving nothing but kind of skittering branches on the ground, which kind of skitter about in all different directions before falling inert. It is now Gwen's turn.
Sweet. I'm gonna move up to the closest one to her and take a nice swing.
Okay. And feel free to describe how you're attacking if you want. I can obviously
fill in. 19.
that is certainly a hit.
Cool.
Okay.
For 8 damage.
Your blade swings down, whistling through the night air as it more crushes than slashes the twigs into numerous pieces.
Right on.
It's Krom's turn.
How many of these creatures are there?
One left. The rest of them were quickly destroyed.
I'll just firebolt at them. 20?
That certainly hits.
7 damage.
7 damage. So as Krom calls upon the mystic flame and blasts one of these creatures, it bursts like so much kindling, causing a small explosion as it detonates apart. Yeah, it appears they don't like that.
They're vulnerable to fire.
Well,
Or
fanciful description aside, it seems as if they might be.
okay, I thought they would react like some type of violent reaction, like
Yes, they
does
die.
AoE damage or something.
Death is a very violent reaction.
No, I mean like
I did so much
Using
damage,
magic.
it damaged us.
using magic on them. I don't know.
See, that would suck. As far as I
Yeah.
know, there aren't that many things that punish you for attacking it in a certain way. But there definitely
except
are.
for the elusive Sentinel, Polar Master, Great Weapon Fighting Warlock.
Don't bring that
The
shit
most-
here.
it's right in the monster manual under piece of shit.
Your weapons lose durability if you attack the Gelatinous Cube, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think only certain weapons can deal damage to them. I don't know how it's in 5th edition. Attacking them before it was usually a bad idea. Your enemies defeated. The night falls silent once again.
That's weird.
I'm gonna haul some of these. I'm gonna haul some of these twigs together into a pile. Examine them.
I want to use. Alright, fine. After you examine them, I'm going to take them and use my woodcarver's kit to turn them into
There's plenty of
arrows.
twigs.
Can I just roll knowledge nature?
Sure. Emron can roll knowledge of nature to attempt to discern what these things are.
I've been hoping for more.
15.
I apologize. These are nothing but twigs in the wind.
Well, it is still at night.
So, with Emron's
Do
druidic
you have your
expertise, they look through the remaining pieces, and this is nothing you've actually seen before. You imagine it's not like a shambling mound. It doesn't appear natural. There's something about it that's the way they move. It kind of reminds you of a skeleton. Yeah.
Like just
But you've never heard of this creature before.
drawn or of a shrub or tree.
Wait, so are they made of wood or bone?
They're made of wood.
Oh,
It appears that they are some sort of animated, like, bundle of sticks. You're not sure how that's possible. You've never, I mean, you'd imagine it's magic, but you've never seen anything like this, and neither has the Conclave.
I'm still thinking everything.
So there were 2 people that were hit, correct?
Yeah, I was hit.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
he was hit.
I think I might have something. Reach into the bag, pull out a healing draught, hand one to you. Drink it, it's good for you. And while he's drinking that, when he finishes, since I can't pull out another healing draught
I
once finished, pull out another one and hand it over to you. And you guys will heal 1d8 of health.
One. There's nothing about it to it?
Unfortunately, not to my knowledge.
Alright.
Hey, heal all the damage I took.
Now, also keep in mind now, since you guys healed from it, you can't heal from it again until we complete a long rest.
Okay. I will also note, since
Are you
your
still hurt?
rest got interrupted with combat,
Mhm.
you will either need to take another uninterrupted 8 hours in order to get a new long rest, or you can finish your normal sleep time and gain a short rest.
The short rest is fine by me.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with short rest. I don't want to say anything. It's another spell cast.
So you stay up for the rest of the watch.
Yeah.
Now, if you want, you can spend your hit dice to attempt to heal those other missing hit points.
Sure.
Okay.
I only have one, right?
Yeah.
It's, oh,
It's your
It's a
D10,
D10?
yeah, plus your con modifier, and that's what you heal for.
yeah. I didn't actually expect that to use a D10, so I didn't get it out. But,
Short rest. Short rest.
yeah, 5 plus 2, so 7. So I'm healed all the way.
Morning comes without any other incident. Yeah.
Alright. Descending we go.
Now that it's the time that we wanted.
It said I can make, I don't remember how many arrows on a short rest. On a short rest, it's 5.
5 arrows? Okay.
Yeah.
You can make 5 arrows while you wait.
Alright.
I'm going to take the time documenting down the shrubs that we found.
Right. You document the shrubs and
Possibly
the information you glean.
Yeah, question mark, shrubbery creature. Animating necromancy through plants, that's not normal.
I didn't tell you that.
No.
Do they have
Look
any
at it.
other properties tied to it? Nothing special about their shrubbery?
But then you can tell with the knowledge of nature check. I mean,
You can roll.
I don't
Roll
have
it.
I don't have knowledge nature.
well, I'm
As
saying
far as
nothing else you
sticks
can
go.
determine with just a roll of knowledge of nature. So unless you guys have any other way of, like,
I got the
Looking
rest of the
into
knowledge
this.
that helps.
no, not really.
Yeah.
I more meant like a detect magic spell.
Identify? Does that tell you effects of a creature?
Identify?
Yes.
No.
I'm not actually quite
You want to
sure.
clear sample?
Yeah.
If you cast on a creature, you learn if any spells are affecting it. I should also know identify takes a pearl worth at least 100 gold to cast. So,
that I have
unless
in
you
there.
have some of those lying around. So yeah, if you're not doing anything with that, you can. Is the plan still normal? Travel down the.
As per usual.
Okay. Who's the first one down the road?
Brenda will go.
Okay.
Well, I'm a little excited.
Going down the rope leads you to as I described earlier, a sandy ledge that overlooks the darkness of the Citadel. There's no light down here, being in a dark ravine. So if you're going to be able to see once you go further down the stairs, you're going to need a light source, unless you have dark vision. There is a well-used fire pit. I should note the ledge is about 20 feet by 25 feet, and there are a set of stairs at the southernmost edge. Now, if you want to start now, you can.
Are the stairs about the same size?
Yeah, they're all about the same size. They look like they were carved over time. Okay. Granted, what's your passive perception?
-2.
What?
It's 10 plus your perception modifier.
Oh, I thought it was just the number. Then it's 8.
Okay.
Oh god. That's yes. I guess
So you're
as
about as wise as I am strong.
yeah,
Together, we can do this.
Together you make a strong.
Each of us would only have to be about half a score.
Yeah.
I guess then, right before whatever happens, I would bring up, if you'd like, I could, since I can see a bit better in the dark, I could try leading. We don't want to give away.
You wouldn't necessarily know that they're another person's perception score.
No. If you'd like, since I can see a bit better in the dark, I can try leading the way if we don't want to risk giving ourselves away using light.
Once we're down, perhaps. He's out of here. If you asked who's going first, Mary said, "Yeah, I'm
Right.
We're going into adventure."
So,
And traps.
despite Grena's somewhat obliviousness, as you hit the ground, you hear loud squeaking sounds and see beating eyes or beady eyes looking at you from out of the darkness of the. There's rubble on the platform. You think that probably fell in when the whole place sunk into the earth, and there are numerous rats in there.
Then Brenner will draw and call up above. Rats! They have found us! They have found their doom.
Is she saying rats?
Greta Rat Slayer. Now, remind me, who was the second person on the rope?
I probably would have fallen down after.
I probably would try to go third.
I guess I'm leading class, tank in front, tank in back.
I do not want to bring up the rear.
Okay. So, yeah, the rats move to attack Grena, but you are not caught by surprise, so I will need initiative. In fact, I will need initiative from all of you, but the rest of you are on the rope, so.
You still want us to
I still want you to roll initiative.
How big are rats?
What about that?
So there's, Grena, and they're still in the rubble. They haven't attacked yet. They haven't come out of the thing yet. They're just beady eyes and squeaks.
Oh, it could just be a smell.
Hey, rats is good eating too.
Says who?
Not really.
So is the foreigner.
Says the Dragonborn. I don't know what you eat.
Maybe he's a rat eater. He comes from a farming place.
Never had
True.
rat.
Perhaps
No,
it's a
never had
delicacy
rat.
where it comes from.
Fine cultivated
Come on,
creature.
Rutherford. You gotta
Many
slip it up.
tiny bones. Excellent job.
Okay, Asura, initiative.
15.
Carac.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Initiative.
9.
Take away the fucking first name.
No.
Crom, initiative.
You said Karac and I.
1. Sorry,
Even though
2.
it's my character's name.
Emeron, initiative.
22.
Dang.
Yeah.
Pick it up the slack.
Grena, initiative.
13.
That is
And
nice.
Squig, initiative.
11.
Well,
These are all over the board.
We didn't get experience for shrubs, do we?
You did, but I'm gonna give it to you at the end of the session.
Yeah, it's probably something. to just.
This is the total experience. Yeah.
But leveling up mid-fight gives you free health, right?
No, I actually think the book says you can't level up unless you have like a moment of respite.
Yeah, I'm just talking about like
It's
every
kind of
day.
open to the king.
And I have remembered the opposite. Perhaps at a break.
Like in dungeon crawlers when you're
So-
trying to get that level up to save your max.
Everyone goes first. You are hanging what order were you on the rope, would you say? Fourth?
Yeah.
Well, if I'm
Fourth,
last,
so that would make you about 15 feet up off of, 15 feet up the rope.
That would be fine. Just like.
Assuming you're all going down it at once and not like waiting for someone to get all the way down.
As long as the rope looks
I could do
sturdy.
that.
It's up to you.
I can also play to my character traits though.
You can also do that too. I'm not saying one right. Do whatever you feel like, bro.
Thank
So
you.
we're currently on the 20 by 25 ledge,
Yeah.
and then there's a cave at the end of the
No,
ledge.
this is not a cave. It's
Large thing of
a
rope.
landing that's 20 by 25 feet, and then there are some stairs that go down.
Got you.
Like, just don't look at anything else on the thing at the top.
Got it. I see it.
In that, 3 seconds, Jesse memorized everything else on the page. God damn.
So is there like a rat that looks particularly big? I see them?
Well, you hear squeaking from rubble because they haven't come out of the rubble to attack yet. You can't really see them, so they have cover. So you will be taking penalties if you try to attack them.
I'm trying to attack them in rats.
Okay, well I'm just saying. Well, let me do them.
I was gonna try to use animal friendship.
Okay.
Maybe switch over
What's
one
the range?
30 feet.
30 feet. So 15 feet up. Yeah, you could try to animal friend as well. Is that a save?
Yes, it's a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
You know, rats have those high wisdom scores.
Yeah.
They actually,
Little did
rats
he
are
know.
survivors. They might have a good wisdom score. I mean, they wouldn't be very intelligent.
I think the
so-
only animal I can think of that has a good wisdom score would probably be a crow. Like a wild animal. Or sorry, a raven.
Most animals have pretty average wisdom scores.
Yeah, it's
Just
like
for
in
the sake of
score.
saves and whatnot.
Yeah, because
Saves
it's
for
perception.
it.
Anyway, the rat does not save. You,
I'm
Emerald,
shocked.
reach out and use magic to attempt to tame this rat. Tell me exactly what it is. Or if you could just show me.
It charms them.
What's just the charm of that?
Fury. Alright. You throw some food down.
Literally just a piece of cheese.
And one of the rats
Not a lot of magic involved there.
has been turned to your side. Do you do anything else with your turn?
I'm stuck on the rope.
Okay. Well, I'm saying you could try to jump down. I mean, you take 1d6 damage, but maybe you want to be on the ground faster. Is now. One of the rats emerges, rushing Grenna, snarling, its teeth making like a sort of chirping, chittering sound. Its red eyes staring into the depths of your soul. It wants meat, your meat. This rat is huge. It's like 2 feet tall,
It's not really
and it
US.
at least is put at least that much, long.
A goblin could ride one.
You could maybe ride this rat. It's like a dog.
Actually, sounds kind of cool. Goblin druid. You're just like a Kerowyn druid.
Okay.
I know someone who's like a goblin tribe, but I think they would have caught that.
Gonna. What's your armor class?
It is 16.
It snaps out with its teeth, but misses. as you prove to be just too quick for him to snap his jaws around. Another rat would go. However, its newfound friend, I'd assume would tell it not to attack.
Oh, please don't attack.
Okay. So it's charmed, huh?
Yeah.
Is it place hand? Okay. So it does not attack. It does not attack the other ones, but it is stopped from attacking you and your allies. So it wastes its turn hiding in the debris. It is now Ashura's turn. You're like 25 feet up on the rope, being in the back. So you could drop down, but you would take 2d6 damage from the fall.
I'm just gonna, go down. Unless rats can break falls. But I don't know about that. So I guess I'll just climb that rope.
Okay, well that means I'll have to hold action.
You don't have any ranged options like spells or
No.
whatnot?
No. Well, kind of. Not really.
Okay,
I
it's
thought you'd have like
Grena's turn.
a crossover. Something.
All right. Greta will take a hefty swing horizontally into the side, hopefully, of her attacking rat's face.
Okay.
I got 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
Then 2d6s worth of vengeance shall be had.
But yes.
12 damage.
Okay, it's probably not gonna live. Yeah!
I mean, hey, rats are kind of sturdy.
Oh, I do have dark vision, you know.
Yeah.
Sturdy.
The dog-sized rat, so we really gotta. Well, a slightly larger than
I
dog-sized rat.
was not aware I'm apparently proficient in perception.
So we really gotta ask:
It's a recreational trait.
do we think that a dog
Yeah.
could take a
have
great
all
sword?
Shut the fuck up.
He answers me.
The answer might surprise you.
Okay, so you're
Dogs are
swinging into the side of his head?
Yeah.
Okay. Grena, brandishing her sword, swings down and removes the rat's head from its shoulders. Blood spills out on the ground. Its head, still like making its weird squeaking noises as its body falls limp and its tail stops moving.
Force of Havoc, Brandon will look up at the sky.
Are you entertained?
The rats go wild.
No,
They
that's
attack.
bad. No, don't.
You
No.
decided to
How do they cast running wild?
Squig.
Being an urchin, I have a decent amount of experience with rats, so I'll default where we're going. We need to scare them off, or scatter them, and take a thing of alchemist fire out of the bag and throw it, or alchemical fire,
Okay.
and throw it at the rummel, actually, to try and dissuade them from wanting to
Alright, is
leave.
that a save?
Yes, it is a dex save.
And now I know
What's the save?
That would be my proficiency plus my dex modifier plus 10. Right? Or is that my name?
It's your int plus proficiency modifier plus 10.
Okay.
No, plus 8. It should be the same as spell difficulty.
Oh, okay. So then we'll call that.
So,
5,
what's your int modifier?
it's 15, so that's plus.
So it should be DC 12.
Which, probably.
Do they take any damage if they make it? Like, does it say it saves or?
Just as dex, or it just as a dex save. So I
And
don't.
I'm gonna assume it's not for half. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you probably would have written it. So you throw the fire down. It splashes over 2 rats, one of which kind of scurries out before getting caught in any of the flames. The other one does not scurry. That's a D6 damage, right?
1d6.
Alright, well done.
the things 6.
You can also just have roll d6. It's like a reason.
2 plus. Or, that was just 2.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Squig pulls out of his bag a small vial of volatile fire water, throws it into the rubble, causing it to ignite into flame. One rat scurries away, the other one's tail gets lit on fire. It doesn't like that. I assume you finish getting off the rest of the way.
Yeah, if I can, I'll just drop. And then I will roll hide as a goblin.
Oh, is your bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or is there any place to hide here?
Well, you can hide in the rubble.
I think I'm good.
I'm just saying. That's the only place around which you can hide. I mean, you're not a halfling. You can't hide behind your main party members. Also, that's the thing some halflings can do, which I think is awesome. I'm literally gonna hide behind the paladin.
Yeah, I'll just get a little bit farther away from the rope to give people room.
Can't really hide
The
behind
rat
it.
that dodged the flame rushes forward and attempts to attack Squig. Now that Squig has been revealed.
Damn it. Okay.
However, Squig is too quick, too squirrely, to be grabbed by this rat, and manages to shirk away at the last moment. Carac's turn. You're the third one down, so now there's an open path to you if you want.
Yeah, I'll go down the rest of the way.
Okay.
So the rat is like real close because Squig was like.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna run up and try and hit it with my short sword.
Okay.
So. 17. How do I?
That hits.
8 for damage.
Okay. Your short sword stabs into the rat, twisting in its neck and ripping out both a trail of blood, but also muscle and flesh. The thing squeaks and stops moving. You still have movement and your bonus action off attack, if you wish. Because you are dueling.
I don't have to. Yeah, I guess. I don't have to style, but I do have 2 short swords. So.
Well, it's up to you. You don't have to.
I'll just do the one attack.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, that is. Okay, the one with its tail on fire is real pissed and runs up and attacks Squig. Because of course it does.
Well,
it hates you.
Things that are on fire can spend something trying to put them out.
It's not literally.
Oh, okay.
It's
a
little bit of.
No.
Unfortunately, this time, this one's a little faster, egged on by its flaming tail. It attempts to bite a chunk out of you.
I hope it gets a 20 now.
It can't get a 20 out of it.
Squig, its leg is being bitten to. Its teeth manage to tear some away and deal 3 damage.
Ow.
Out of another pile of rubble, kind of on the far side of the ledge, a rat rushes out and attempts to attack Carac.
Wow, little bastard.
Oh, where did they go after the goblin?
And succeeds. This one biting into your forearm and tearing a strip of flesh off, dealing 5 damage. Krom, it's your turn.
I have goblins too.
Which order was that going down?
It gets under.
It was like second
I know.
going down or third?
It's clear for you. You were 4th going down, which means once your turn's up, it'll be clear for him to take his action and go. I'm keeping it.
Got it. Then I will move my move full length down,
Okay.
and then I will fire a fire bolt at a fired rat.
A fire.
The one with the burn tail.
Oh, okay. You call on Eldritch Flame.
I'll pull together. I'll fire. I don't figure out the hand motions yet.
You'd watch some Naruto. Get some. No.
You know how like in some of the old games you decide how your spells are kind of cast out? Some people will fire like magic missile like this, or like this, or fire like
Yeah. Well, what kind of? That's from the Catholics.
Yeah. Cool.
Shouting Star. Yeah, I always liked how they did magic missiles because they like throw it like they're Vegeta shooting key blasts.
This is horrible.
It misses hard. Okay.
Firing off into the ground.
Your firebolt strikes the far side of the citadel, illuminating some like stone wall. And awaken the Trask. No.
You hit the rope behind us, forcing me to climb back up it.
God damn it! Why would you do this to me? Go back! Go back! Go back! Asura can now take his action since the way is clear. If you want to climb down and
Yes.
How was the way clear when I didn't
oh, I assume you use the rest of your action to climb down.
The way wasn't clear.
No.
No, it's not true.
It's not.
No,
I was walking
first.
away.
Well, then you
You
hold
climb
part
down.
of your action, and then once Squig gets off, you climb
Okay,
down.
alright.
Okay, I attack whatever rat I can get to.
Well, there are two. One with a fire on its tail, and one that is attacking Karac. There's also one that's charmed.
Don't worry about him.
He's good. The one on fire. Which one's closer, actually? About the same.
They're about the same. They're both like a 5 foot away.
The one on fire.
Okay. Then give me attack one.
Wait. What do I do again?
D20 plus your attack
plus
bonus.
7 in this case.
Okay. 16.
16 hits. Roll your damage. The 2d6 plus.
16.
Swinging your axe down, you chop the rat
Sword.
in half. Did I say axe? I apologize. Swinging your sword down, you chop the rat into 2 pieces. Now it goes back around to Emerald's turn.
Is one of that team still up,
Yeah.
or did we
Yep.
just kill that one?
The attack one.
So yeah, there's
Oh,
one.
man. I'm gonna use Thorn Whip on that rat.
Okay. Give me a spell attack roll.
16.
16. Okay. That hits. Roll your damage. And when you hit with Thorn Whip, you get to pull them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 3.
Okay. You do 3 damage to it, and you pull it away from Karac, which means Karac would have to make an attack drop too.
I definitely would like to attack the rat.
Then do it.
20 to hit, and
Hits.
6 for damage.
Your blade flashes out, stabs. So the Thorn Whip wraps around the thing's haunch, pulls it, causing it to squeak loudly as you stab it in the shoulder, causing it to kind of tear a little bit. Making it look kind of string cheesy.
It looked like tendons instead.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I
Um,
can already imagine that.
the squeaking dies down, except for the squeaking of the rat that you cast your spell on. It emerges from the darkness, sniffing and sniffing at your pockets, probably looking for more food. But I'm going to call a break. All right, we are back. So yes, the rat is currently attempting to assault your pockets, looking for spare food. What does Emerald do?
also start looking for spare food.
I am going to move forward though to study the rat a little bit with nature. So I'm curious if it looks like it's been taken care of, or if it's wild.
You can tell it's a wild rat.
Okay.
It's like super obvious.
Alright. If there's a pack of scavengers in front of this place, it's clearly not watched too often.
But since they're here, that means they have a regular source of food. Or a means to get food.
Oh, we should look for their waste for any signs of the youth that we're searching for.
No, for the dropping.
Yeah.
Well, if it's possible that they were killed by rats.
So try and find their place of nesting and see if there's any signs of human bones being chewed.
Okay.
We did forget to ask.
I guess
how-
give me survival or
knowledge.
perception, your choice.
We did forget
I'll
to ask
roll
how
survival,
knowledgeable
yeah.
the children are. Ask.
You don't cast this.
Don't got this. 7
Which?
on survival.
Oh, is this a survival check, not investigation?
He said perception
Or survival, your
They're the same
choice.
for me.
That's
Sure.
the same
No,
for
if you
me
weren't
too.
trying to talk over me.
So roll perception.
18. You see in their nest, there are droppings there. You search through it, seeing if maybe the people you're here looking for got eaten by the rats. And you don't think so. Yeah. If you had to guess, give me a knowledge nature check. Or survival is your choice.
Well, I'll do survival. That's better. 15. Or 25, I
I'm
mean.
pretty sure the rats down here feed off of small animals that accidentally fall over the ledge. Maybe some goblins that meet a similar fate. Fall, maybe break their neck, and then the rats eat them. But they are definitely scavengers. Definitely just eating whatever falls in. And they're hungry. Hungry enough to attack immediately upon entering.
Hungry enough to attack dangerous large prey.
Well, they probably thought we were injured at first. Realized it a little too late.
Possibly.
There's an old campfire still, and there is stairs leading downwards.
How long
Gotcha.
does that last? Motioning to the rat and your charm.
24 hours.
Alright.
Can it lead us?
Like, I guess, but it's not like I can. I would have to cast a second spell.
And how much a rat can understand might be questionable.
Well, at
It's
the very
not-
least, we can put it in front of us and have it be in the line of fire first for any traps.
I mean,
That's boring.
It's just a rat.
yeah, it's true, but it's Enron's friend now, so.
If you don't plan on renewing the
Okay.
spell, we have a gorge right here.
Yeah, temporary friend for 24 hours.
Unless you cast. Alright, whatever.
Well, I might be able to talk him into leaving too.
Okay, so what do?
I'll cast Speak with Animals on myself.
Sorry,
They're not
trying to
concentration.
think tact.
So.
Okay, good. So you're going to cast Speak with Animals?
Yep.
All right. You cast the spell.
You can cast it as a ritual if you want. If you don't want to use your spell slot to do it.
Oh, yeah, I do that.
Okay. You ritual cast Speak with Animals. Does anyone else do anything during the 10 minutes it takes to ritual cast the spell?
Since I took a bit of damage, I'm gonna take a healing drop myself and try and get back some of that missing HP.
That's perfectly fine.
I'm gonna go a little farther down and just take a look. Not that far from the party. Maybe 30,
Okay.
40 feet back to full.
So like just a little
Did
bit
you
down
have
the
an
stairs.
hit?
Yes.
Yeah, I took 5 damage from that
You-
stupid rat.
Oh, no, wait.
I can't use it again now, I think. You
Yeah,
said
dark
long
vision.
rest, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but for elves, it's considered.
No,
No.
a long
My-
rest is still 8 hours,
Oh.
even if only 4 of them have to be in sleep.
And ours was interrupted.
Yeah.
So do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay. So as you go down the stairs, you see that it actually forms a kind of like switchback stair thing where it goes down and then to another platform and then finally
Okay.
reaching like kind of peering over the edge. You see it eventually comes down to a kind of like broken down courtyard.
That's good to know.
You only go down the stairs a little bit to see that. Emron casts their spell. What do you say?
Hello. I understand that you're. Yes, I understand that.
Food.
Yes.
Food.
Yeah, there's no question about that right now.
I want food.
And you can have food.
Food. Like
If
it
you
starts
help
nudging
us.
your foot. Food.
For the rest of us, is
Food.
she like squeaking?
Yeah, you're aware of the concept of
Food.
reward for.
It starts like
Yeah,
dancing back and
okay.
forth and saying food.
All right. So, do you know this place very well? Do you know if they're about dangerous things, and
Are you like
do
pointing?
you know where the
what
goblins
are you pointing to?
Towards the, I guess, the continuation of the path. Remember that
Down
is?
to the Citadel.
Down the stairs.
Ask,
that he was
ask,
about to
ask
go
if
down?
it remembers 2 other humans.
I don't think he.
So you asked if it's dangerous down there?
Yeah.
This is the food there. Other rats. They're big, mean.
Bigger
It's
than
their
you?
food. Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, jeez. There's bigger rats. I don't think we should take you with us, so we'll just give you some food.
How
Yeah.
big?
Bigger than him? That's all he can give me. He's not. He's a rat.
I don't know. Can you?
When she's talking, is she squeaking? Like, when she's talking to the rat, is she like...
Is it like thornberries
Or
or
is
is it English?
You know, I don't know. So I'm gonna say you can choose
Okay.
which you want it to be when you cast the spell.
To be thornberries or English?
I imagine
It just
it's
is
being like being able
Comprehend
to
and
under.
verbally communicate. I think it's.
So you
Yeah, I
We
think it's.
gain.
I think it goes where it can understand you and you can understand it, but
Alright, so
even though
you're
you're
probably
speaking
speaking
your own
common.
languages.
Okay.
How far are the stairs? Did you say in units?
Like 15 feet, then like 20 feet, then like 20 feet, then like 100 feet. Yeah, it
For
goes
the first
pretty
set of
far.
stairs?
Oh, the first set is 15.
Got it. And that goes to the courtyard area.
Yeah, and those only have about 5 foot of width on those stairs.
Got it.
Did you ask the rat if it's seen people like us?
Well,
There you go.
I can try. Did you see others? Like.
you probably don't want to point to me.
No. Just well,
We're just
they
not
could,
around.
because if there's goblins nearby, they
You asked if they've seen other people like you. The rat nods and says, "Yes, big."
Okay.
Where?
They're still alive.
Oh.
I mean, but they went down there.
It looks over. Nods.
Okay.
Well, now we have a general direction.
Well, yeah, it's where we thought they'd be.
I don't know. They could have been anywhere in here.
Food?
Yes. I'm gonna get one of my rations.
He starts eating.
I'll be fine. I've got a berry. Okay. Goodbye. Good luck. Sorry about your friends. We should go.
That's okay.
It just
Not
means-
their food.
Yeah, I was gonna say it just means more food.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna feast in that area for like a day or two until more rats show up.
Which does make me wonder why he was so desperate to get mine. Oh.
Probably
It's more food.
Yeah, it's more
He
food.
can get food off of you, then go back to the corpses that aren't going anywhere.
You guys are friends. Why would you do
It's very greedy.
Okay, so
Rats often are.
The bigger rats could come.
They're like dogs.
What's that?
As long as you keep putting food in front of them, they'll keep eating.
I suppose we're gonna keep going down.
as you head down, emerging from the darkness is a fortress. The subterranean citadel, though impressive, seems long forgotten. If the lightless windows, cracked crenellations, and leaning towers are any indication, all is quiet, and a cold breeze blows up from the area, chilling you to the bone. It also carries on it the scent of dust and wood rot. So that's pleasant. On each of the areas of the stairs you come across, they are completely empty. No enemies or anything else as you make your slow, somber walk to the courtyard. The narrow stairs start to empty into a small courtyard, apparently the top of what was once a battlement. The citadel has sunken so far into the earth that the battlement, the top of it, is now level with the surrounding stone. The floor stretches north and south, composed of what looks like crumbled masonry, which reaches to an unknown depth. Like the masonry goes really deep down. To your west is what looks like the entrance to the Sunless Citadel. A tower stands on the west side of the courtyard. So yeah, basically a courtyard surrounded in masonry.
Just need measurements. You don't want to look at the map, Caitlin. I mean, I could draw it but I would think it'll look.
Well, no, we probably can't.
It's
See the map.
about 4 by. It's about 20 feet by 25 feet. Yeah. And it's slightly wider on the bottom than the top. In that there's an extra 5-foot square on the bottom, basically. And it kind of slopes to it.
Gotcha.
So I guess I would go through half a square to get to it.
So push that center of the square out. And then, yeah, connect those two, kind of curvy. Yeah, like that. There's a door on the west side, the curved edge.
That leads into the battlement.
Yeah, basically. So, how do you approach it?
I mean, we could look around, see if there's anything worth snatching before going in, or we can just leave it for when we're coming out.
Investigation beforehand, and then packing up any gotten goods into an easy to collect bag or in a fine stash spot is a good idea.
Yeah.
I guess scour the area, see if there's anything worthwhile in the courtyard.
Okay, the second you step into the courtyard, the masonry you step onto is incredibly unstable. It is difficult to walk through. It will count as difficult terrain. And in order to successfully traverse it, I will need you to make me acrobatics checks to not have the masonry come out from under you.
It's dexterity, not strength. Dexterity.
So we're on a platform?
No, the entire floor of the courtyard is covered in super uneven, broken masonry, making it difficult to walk through. And you'll need to make acrobatics checks in order to get once you get off the stairs, it's just immediately really difficult to walk. Broken off pieces of stone wall and stuff, broken concrete and not concrete, but
Just basically walking.
Clay, glass.
yeah,
I
rubble.
can't ignore this with my transporter.
Do you ignore difficult terrain?
Yeah.
Then yeah, you can totally ignore
Oh, that's
this.
not just in forest?
Well,
Do you ignore it for you or for everyone?
For me, but it does say if you're traveling in a group for more than an hour in the wilderness, you can. Difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel.
That wouldn't apply here. That
Yeah,
would
that's
just
fine.
apply,
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
You could lead people through like a snowy mountain. Ironically, you wouldn't have been forced into the mines of Moria because you would have just been like, "It's okay, guys."
Yeah, but Legolas was walking on the snow anyway.
Legolas isn't a ranger. Aragorn's a ranger.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
he should have
but
walked on the
Legolas
snow.
is
It's
a bow
technically-
fighter. Clearly, he's clearly like a battle master with
Probably.
a longbow. I mean,
Yeah.
he's an optimized asshole because he's elvish, so he has elven accuracy.
Yeah.
Wow, he is just the
Technically-
scummiest person.
They got forced into the mine because Gandalf
dude,
was
it
like,
works.
We'll
It works
let the
way too
ring
well.
bearer decide which way
Dude,
we
he
should
took
go.
perception and stealth, is a battle master fighter with elven accuracy.
He doesn't have to take perception. He gets it as
Oh
a
yeah,
racial
that's true.
thing,
Shit.
He also managed to find an enchanted quiver that holds unlimited arrows.
seemingly.
I don't.
Remember, it took
He
technically
ran out of arrows.
It took
during
5
Helm's
movies
Deep.
for him to run out.
Yeah,
he
but
ran
if
out
you-
during Helm's Deep.
No, he ran out in Battle of 5 Armies.
No, he ran out in Helm's Deep.
Battle
He
of
also
Five
runs
Armies
on-
is before. And
I know.
I know.
But even
that
even
he-
aside from that, he also runs out during the Battle of Helm's Deep because there's a
I
point
don't
where he's
remember.
stabbing people.
I
With
remember
like a dagger.
a point. I don't remember where it was.
Anyway.
But I do. It's true.
Well, thank you, David.
I don't remember him running out at all.
He
But
just
you
wasn't
could
full.
get more arrows at places like how
Like between cuts.
Well, yeah, it was
probably.
battle between like 10,000 soldiers, so
So
would be
you can
hard to
move
get arrows.
through just fine. For the rest of you, if you're going to be moving through, I need acrobatics checks.
Yeah.
And to know where you're moving, I assume you're all moving towards the door.
Yes.
Yeah, was scouring.
Might as
around.
well.
See
Oh,
if
cool.
there's anything.
So you're all going to look around?
Yeah.
Okay, then I need you to roll me a acrobatics check and a perception check. For Carac, I just need a perception check.
14.
Or actually,
I don't know if I wish they were reversed or not.
you can put those down. So what did Squig get for his acrobatics check?
18.
Okay. What did Grenna get for her acrobatics check?
13.
What did Asura get for his acrobatics check?
21.
What? Okay. What did Krom get for his acrobatics check?
13.
And what did Emron get for their acrobatics check?
9.
Oh.
Uh,
About as graceful as a.
okay. You don't go anywhere. You end up just stuck by the stairs as you're like, wait, guys, I can't. Everyone else, you get 10 feet in a direction. Actually, Jesse, can you put everyone where they entered?
Stairs were about 5 feet, you said?
Yeah. So basically, from the place where the stairs end, you can all move 10 feet. So just tell me which direction you're moving. Or tell
Let's
Jesse.
all search like different corners, I'd say. Get the most out of it.
Emran is still stuck back there.
So just put me
She's
in.
in the
At
first
the
square.
stairs.
Put me in
Yeah, at the
any,
stairs.
Not the steps.
No, that was.
put me in any corner.
You made it 10
Well,
feet.
10 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's
2 squares.
2 squares? Okay, then.
You started, okay.
So the
just-
card can move farther because.
He's.
I mean, you can keep, so you can move up to half your movement per turn. So you can move 15, but for every 10 feet you move, you'll need to make an acrobatics check. Is basically how it's going to work. So if
Or
you're
is that
going to try
just
to,
10 feet?
So what happens for people who
So-
fail the acrobatics?
they just don't go anywhere.
Oh.
So Squig, what did you roll on your perception?
15.
Oh, that feels like 15.
15. What did Carac get on his perception?
15.
Wait, diagonal?
Oh, for what?
No, I
Perception,
figured if
14.
it was 10, it'd be from the stairs 5, 10.
There's not enough room.
No, it's from the first square. Past the stairs.
Because that's when the
Okay.
check was made.
Yeah, so don't worry about it. So Carac got a what on perception?
14.
Okay. What did Grenna get on perception?
6.
Okay, what did Asher get on perception?
7.
And what did Krom get on perception?
12.
12. Okay.
Oh, I'm getting
Yeah, because you're
You're trying not to fall over.
And Squig got 15?
Yes.
Okay, as you're walking through, you notice that the ground in front of the door is weird. Like, edges of it aren't mortared. Like, it doesn't have any, yeah. Like, there's an edge of it that isn't mortared like the rest of the ground is.
Like it's kind of just floating there?
No,
No,
like
no,
the
no, no.
stones are just placed there, but
The
there's
stones are
nothing
just
together.
placed there, probably so that can swing open. You're pretty sure it's a trapdoor.
All right.
If you would like to disarm it, you can give me an investigation check.
Yeah, I'll bust out the thief's tools and begin doing that. There's looks to be a trap over here. I'm gonna take a look.
So it means you'd have to walk over there?
Yeah, so I need another perception check. Or
Acrobatics.
acrobatics check.
I'd be so mad if the acrobatics is super high. Okay. Plus 3, so yeah, 19.
Okay, that works. You successfully get over there. Now give me that intelligence investigation.
Okay. Nine.
You had to say something.
Yeah.
For some reason, the
Yeah, that
farmers
might do
don't
it.
give me an expert, and you would have expertise for some reason.
I hope it does.
No, I get proficiency, but that's about it.
So yeah,
Damn.
so you're messing around with it, trying to like get it to. I assume you're just trying to get it to jam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
You've improved its efficiency by 50%. God,
What
let's
happened
pay
to
you
the
for your
sheep
hard
when we
work.
came in here after got
So you, in trying to get it open, or get it like jammed closed, you kind of mess up and it accidentally swings open right in front of you. You don't fall in.
Does that mean he triggered the trap, or does it like?
It might just be a trapdoor. At least that's what I'm hoping for. It's a trapdoor full of jumping spiders.
Ooh,
I mean,
trapdoor
maybe.
jumping spiders. That's horrifying.
what?
Like spring-loaded.
It could just be
Oh,
like
God.
a bungee
Okay.
sticks or something.
So actually, sorry, I misread that. You can't figure out where it opens. So you just know that this area is a trapdoor and it's right in front of the door, but you don't know how to get it open. You don't know how to like. You need to find the mechanism in order to try to disable it.
It's just rock.
Try again.
Where the hell?
You already made the investigation check, but if someone else wants to help, if someone would like to, if someone has investigation as a skill,
As what?
has investigation,
I got stat.
you can try to stat.
I'll need to move over there real quick, won't I?
You'll have to get where
Does
it is.
anybody have
So-
investigation?
And also, you guys should actually be 5 feet back. Sorry.
Like that?
No, I meant just the two of you 5 feet towards where you, Jesse, are.
What?
Okay,
Everybody's farther to the other
slide
side.
it slide each of them 1 square towards you. And actually, that's fine.
Would I be closer?
It's fine. No, it's fine.
Oh, that square is
roll
the-
intelligence.
5.
You guys are stumped. You don't know where this trapdoor's mechanism is. It fiendishly hidden. Whoever crafted this trapdoor is a genius.
Can I try?
You want to just roll intelligence?
Yeah, because I don't have.
Okay.
Does anybody else
Well,
have
let's-
investigation?
Yeah. Does anyone?
We could all just look. I don't have investigation.
Well, you have to roll acrobatics to get over to it before you can.
Alright.
Well, I don't gotta do that.
No.
Oh, it's okay, bro.
Alright, yeah. Okay.
15.
Okay, so as the rest of them are like, where is the mechanism? I can't find the mechanism.
You trip over the mechanism.
So basically, you figure out that the 10-foot area, 10-foot by 10-foot area in front of the door is basically just a catwalk that swings open, and the mechanism is in the stone under it. With that information in hand, Squig can attempt Thieves' Tools, which is dexterity plus Thieves' Tools proficiency.
Cool. This is possible. It's possible the youth have fallen into the trapdoor.
Maybe.
So do you want to jam it or do you want to open it?
Do you want me to trigger or do you want me to jam it?
Open it preferably, and we can shine a light.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay,
give it a shot.
that doesn't take a check to just open it.
Yeah, all we gotta do is poke the trigger with the very
Are we
long
lighting
stick.
a torch then to look into the pit or whatever it is?
We can throw a torch, or we can just like lower somebody on a rope.
Someone with dark vision.
Alright, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I'll go down the rope.
I mean,
Yeah.
You know, whether you have a torch lit or not, unless you guys are actively using stealth, everything's going to see you because
Yes,
you're just walking.
but I don't want to throw a lit torch down there.
I'm just saying,
I understand it.
not having
Okay.
torches on doesn't mean you're in stealth. You have to actually use
So,
stealth.
Fine.
wait, so then are we going to try to use stealth when we keep traveling or are we just going to walk around?
I wanna try to use. I would like to use stealth, but if it's. Yeah, I only add
Either way.
Okay,
Yeah, I only add
the
one.
door swings open, revealing 2 goblin corpses. One that is recently dead, the other that has become a skeleton. And a giant rat gnawing on the recently dead one.
Go.
It squeaks in anger. And I need you guys to roll initiative.
Well, shit.
Grandfather.
I would interrupt because I
Wait,
triggered
it's
it.
down. It's down in the door, trap room, right?
Yeah,
This is the trap door's like right here. Here.
Yeah, it's 10 feet by 10 feet in front of the door.
Ouch!
How does it get out? Or are we all going down? 8%.
It's probably going to try to scamper back up. Sorry. So yeah, initiative. Sure.
19.
Carac.
22.
Krom.
8.
I'm wrong.
3.
Grenna. 4. Squig.
21.
It's just.
We don't all need to go before.
Well, I couldn't get over there if
Carac
I wanted to.
goes.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna-
you're some filthy creatures.
I'm gonna shoot at it with the bow.
You can keep rolling the flames.
We're like at the top, right? So
Yeah,
I can shoot
yeah,
it.
you can easily shoot down.
Alright. 15 to hit. Not 15, 18 to hit. Oh, that's like
18 is a success.
Alright. And 10 damage.
As soon as the thing squeaks and starts trying to climb the wall, thinking quickly, Carac notches an arrow from his longbow and places a shaft between the thing's eyes, causing it to fall. Well, it was like halfway up the thing and it falls to the ground, sputtering and twitching.
How do you determine if your arrow breaks? It's a percentage chance.
50% chance, I think.
Oh.
Never played with someone who's so like, my arrows.
Well,
What's the break chance? I need to craft more arrows.
Ammunition.
I gotta have ammunition.
I don't know.
So, do you want me to roll or you want to roll it?
You can roll it, that's
Oh,
fine. I'm
right.
not. You think I'm gonna be like, no, you're cheating.
81.
You're giving yourself too many arrows. That's fine. You can recover the arrow.
Okay.
You'd have to go down there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Looking
I
at
got
I'm going down. aren't
Look-
we?
looking at the trap, would I be able to know like what triggers it to close? Like say after it's open, like what causes it to just
Yeah, it closes after like a minute.
okay, so it's automatic.
That's probably how the rat got down here.
Well, yeah, there's nothing down
Well, I
there.
thought it'd be like pressure.
There's nothing else down there, so I guess we're done with that.
There are goblin corpses.
Yeah, there could be some of the corpses.
Alright.
I can go
Then I
down.
guess-
I'll tie a rope for you.
Alright.
Okay, so down there are 2 goblin skeletons. It's only like a 10-foot drop. You can just climb back up.
Okay.
There are 2 goblin skeletons. Goblin that has been dead for, if you had to guess, about a day. And the rat that you arrowed. The recently dead goblin has on it a scimitar and a wooden shield. Additionally, it has a small money pouch that has 23 silver and 4 gold in it.
Okay. 4 gold. A scimitar and a wooden shield?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll bring that stuff back up.
You get back up. Now that the trapdoor, you can roll your thing to jam the.
Yeah, that one actually.
Does anyone want any of this? I mean, the money we could split, right? But
Yes.
I already have a wooden shield with a scimitar.
Shield to just get high.
We could hide it nearby. Pick it up and we'll come back.
I'll keep the shield.
Two shields.
I went back to shield.
You can only gain with the benefit of 1 shield, actually. It's stuff.
Scimitar is a martial weapon, right?
Way to kill my.
Scimitar is a martial weapon, yeah. It's 1d6 damage, and it's light and has finesse. Oh, I don't know if it's light, but it has finesse.
Cool.
13.
13?
It's just great.
I can't use
It's
it.
not working. Roll again.
Worse.
How much worse? Okay. This is with Dex and your proficiency modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, I'm
So you're trying to jam it this time, and not only do you not get it, you actually kind of trip, fall on it, and then fall into the pit as it triggers again. Taking 5 damage as you loudly crunch against some bones.
Oh. Ow.
I'll throw him a rope.
Should one of us try?
You don't have thieves so proficiency.
Oh my.
It's only 10 feet, right? So we can just hold an arm down and.
Yeah, you can help him back
This
up.
happened 3 more times.
It also
until
occurs
Squig
to you
died.
that you guys could just walk around the edge if you don't want to disable it.
Just screw it.
I thought
There's a little edge. Well, you would have to kind of slide up against the wall and be like.
I think it's worth one more try.
As long as we remember this is here when we're leaving.
We're running for our lives and pop out of the
I hope we don't leave in
He
a hurry.
should be fine. After 1 or 2 people fall in there, I think the 3rd person will be able to walk on top of their bodies.
Well, actually,
I'll give it one more shot.
if we're leaving in a hurry, we could try to jump over it, right?
Yeah.
And then.
Alright,
You
use
jump.
You said it's an
I think
advantage
it's
for
worth one more
getaway.
shot.
7.
The one more shot.
Oh!
About this here? Or do I need proficiency for that?
Oh! If this was 5 damage, I'm unconscious.
Are you serious?
I only have 10 health.
This is ridiculous.
Because of how long I've been doing, but I get some type of bonus.
What?
With how long I've been fucking with this.
No. You'd like to think that, wouldn't you?
Or I'm digging with it too much, so I just break it.
I mean,
That'd be a success. You can't have that.
well, it's technically a failure because he's trying to get it closer.
I mean, at this point,
5 damage.
0. 0.
So after helping your goblin ally out of the pit, stubbornly he insists on giving it one more try, fails to jam the mechanism again, trips and falls in again, and knocks himself unconscious.
Should we really have hired this clown? I'm just thinking aloud.
What is wrong with you?
He just knocked himself out.
It seems this business is more treacherous than I would have figured.
I say we pull the goblin out and then just fill this blasted hole with the masonry around the courtyard.
Okay.
How's this little person just
My
made it
goodness.
this far by himself?
I don't know.
I assumed he was bouncy.
Oh my gosh.
We'll
So who's
take-
gonna climb down
I'll
and rescue
take
your
him-
friend?
I'll take
Uh,
Squig out of the hole.
Okay, Kara climbs back down.
I'm
Picks
so
up
mad if we
Squid.
notice another door
I got a
down there.
16. Can I get over there now?
Yeah, you can. Well, you can get 10 feet.
Yeah.
Squig climbs down, or you climb down, grab Squig, pull him back up.
I was gonna start shoving masonry into the hole.
So you start
That's a good
shoving
idea.
masonry into
Oh.
the hole, and you're gonna help. I need both of you to make me strength checks.
I'm not sorry.
What are we doing
15.
with Squig?
I think someone needs like a
Someone can wake him up.
medical kit or something.
I have one.
We both
Yeah.
have one.
Yeah, if
So wanna
someone wants to
it
use a
on
healing
him?
skill.
I'll get on top of Squig.
Lay on hands.
Well, you have lay on hands. You can heal them.
Yeah, do that.
How much? You have 5 hit points worth of healing healing your healing hands.
Oh, saved up.
Yeah. So you can choose to use some or all of it.
Healing kits have 5 uses or 10?
10 uses, but they only give you back one. They only stabilize you.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't heal any hit points.
So one would need to be used.
So do you want
Bring me
to?
to 1.
You're stable. You're just unconscious.
Ah.
Mm.
Okay.
So lay on hands.
Yeah.
How much? Of your 5.
5, I guess.
Okay. Upon being brought up,
Or I'll do 3 just in case.
Yeah.
okay,
That's fine.
you lay your hands upon Squig and channel the divine light of Ra. As you do so, Squig gasps, having been brought back into consciousness. So what are your 2 strength checks?
20.
15.
Okay. The 2 of you push in a bunch of rubble.
You know, if we're clever about this, we can make a path through the rubble we've just pushed into the hole.
So then we know the path of not
It'll be
rupturing.
pretty clear.
Okay. A bunch of rubble gets pushed in, filling up the trapdoor, meaning that the door can't shut itself anymore. However, as you do so,
That shit makes a lot of noise.
Oh yeah.
what is your passive perception?
15.
And yours is
Oh, that's-
16 and 11.
11.
Okay. All of you see one of the rats moving out of the rubble and moving to attack you. Carac and
Run.
I keep wanting to say Emerin, like Fire Emblem, and it doesn't help that his name is Krom, like Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
So I automatically go to Emerin in my head, and I was like, that's not right.
Just recorrect it one more.
Yeah.
Is this your story?
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, M. Moron didn't fucking crack themselves on the ground twice.
Yeah, that's true.
You're right. A moron.
Try to grab you.
Never mind how I too thought it was worth another try.
Give him the thing.
I am trying to give him the thing. He's attacking me.
Give him the stick.
Don't give
Where
him
are
the
you going?
stick.
He needs his second.
Anyway,
That would have been
so 2 rats are attacking you, having disturbed their mason home.
That's
I need initiative. Sure.
18.
Card.
19.
Krom.
9.
I'm really good on
5.
initiative. Every time.
Granite.
18.
Squig. Yeah, you seem to have better luck with me than you do with 19. Weirdly enough.
Currently.
Maybe it's
One
because
has
it's
to go somewhere.
maybe because it's one die instead of a pair.
Good point. Roll this percentile.
Is this rat any bigger than
Knew
the
it.
rats?
That is bad.
Yeah, these rats are the same size as the giant rats from earlier. Additionally, Carac goes first.
How many are there?
Well, 2.
Are they within?
Ooh, where would you say that they are?
Oh, right.
Ah,
No, that's X. That's fine.
It'd work better if they were
Gross.
black.
They are. One of them is behind Emrat, and one of them is next to Squig on the other side. Okay.
This is great placement.
So yeah, Carac, you go first.
I'll attack the rat close to me. One next to Squig.
With what?
I use the scimitar and maybe the first one.
Squig, you should get behind me. Get behind me, small one.
Okay, so I assume the 10 doesn't hit.
No, a 10 does not hit. Are you flanking him?
Yeah, I'm right next to
Well,
it.
he's right next to it, but I don't know if that counts as flanking, because we're like,
No, you have to be on the other side.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, a 10 misses.
You don't roll on
Everyone.
It's 13? No. Yeah, 13.
Okay. With your 13, you do hit.
There we go. 5.
Are you recording, Jesse?
Yes.
Max up
Because
to
you
4.
have the damage modifier.
Thanks
Five
for
for
saying
damage.
anything of importance.
Okay, you stab in with the short sword.
Oh, it's really close. I just read.
Sure, it is your and Grena's turn, so I guess you guys can. No, I'm joking. Whichever one of you wants to go first.
Your chance to rats.
I'll make an attack. I guess, can I make an attack on the one next to Squig? Because he's like
You can, but note that if you have to move, you have to make that acrobatics check.
do I have to make one for this?
No, because you're not moving.
Um,
Wait. Oh yeah,
maybe
yeah.
that's-
Okay, then I make an acrobatics for this one.
Okay.
Since I have to make one anyway.
and I'll just attack the one that's right there, so I don't have to.
Do I have proficiency?
Are you proficient in acrobatics?
Okay, no.
Then you
Then
just add dex.
6.
Don't move.
What about the move masonry? That we pushed into the hole.
It didn't move enough to change the.
Alright, so I guess
So you got a 6.
yeah.
So you are not able to move. Do you have any ranged weapons?
Oh.
Got fire. You could fire, man. I mean,
Oh,
people
yeah.
are kind of in the way.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know.
hands are
Can it go
proud.
between these two people?
No.
It's a
What you can do is take your. So your move failed, but you can attempt another move. I think using an action.
Yeah.
Then you still have your free action.
Yeah. So yeah, you can try to get in position for next turn
Okay.
if you make another acrobatics check.
I think I made it.
2.
Oh, okay.
You shouldn't have mentioned
Unfortunately,
Yeah, my luck is
yeah.
so good.
Well,
After that, I rolled a 1, a 5, and a 1.
well. Hey. Moving forward. You do
Not me,
actually
apparently.
move forward. No, you actually do move forward as a slab of the masonry below you shifts out from under you, dumping you into this small like cavity that the debris was on top of.
Oh, we're gonna just flex your hand this one.
Yeah, so you'll need to make an athletics check on your next turn to get out.
But he's
Athletics?
one space closer.
Yeah,
Oh,
on your next turn.
that's better.
But he is
So
closer.
it is now. So Greta, yes.
I fear I may have been adding it up wrong. The attack roll is d20 plus proficiency plus.
Strength modifier.
Okay, I wasn't adding that before. I did not get 12 this time, but instead 16 to hit.
That is a strength.
for 9 damage.
9 damage. With your 9 damage, you swing down your blade violently, slashing off the front right leg, causing it to just fall to the ground like a limp noodle. The rat cries out in pain and is... And I feel like that's a little strong word for a rat. So I'm saying.
Once again, sword lifted.
Yes! Yes!
I am entertained.
Pair of hands sticks out from the masonry.
It is now Squig's turn.
I'm just gonna take out the crossbow and just shoot this thing. Well, I'm gonna try.
If you do, you will do it with disadvantage because you're using a ranged weapon right next to him.
That's right. Well, I can't use alchemist right here. Right next to it.
Yeah,
Acid.
do you have
Does not.
melee at all?
Does not. I forgot about that. Yeah.
I mean, you might still have disadvantage depending. I think it still counts as a projectile. Yeah.
Okay,
So-
I'll pull out the hand axe.
Okay. Attack with your hand axe.
Unfortunately, it's strength, so 13.
That's a hit.
Oh, go figure. Four.
You bring your hand axe down upon the thing's head. Between that and the short sword staff from earlier, it is defeated as well. Your enemies have been slain.
Brutally. Again.
So athletics to get out of that hole.
I will-
21.
Yeah, never mind.
Easily get out of the hole.
Told you could flex out of this one.
Okay, so give me acrobatics checks to get to the door. Those of you who still need to make acrobatics checks to get to the door.
Yeah, I believe that's still me.
I think all of us do.
Moving across the, I could,
No, I guess all of us do, because we're not next to the door.
12.
That's fine.
The hit counts as difficult terrain as well?
Yes.
Okay.
8.
I'll make another one.
Yeah.
8? The same.
You're having a lot of trouble with this. Give me another roll.
Oh my god.
So part of the masonry slides up from beneath you.
Yeah.
You hit like a small divot. And yeah, you're going to need to make an athletics check to get up.
7.
You're having a little bit of trouble.
Can I help? Yes.
Yes, you can make that with advantage if someone helps you.
I can grab his legs.
14.
You get up as your buddy Asura helps get you out. Anyone else? Acrobatics checks?
I
still haven't moved! 9!
No, wait. You would have moved when you slid. You would have moved one like Asura did.
I'll,
No, you would have moved
No,
one.
I'll
You
just grant
follow.
the help action to anyone who seems to be struggling since I can move around.
You know what? That's a good idea. Everyone make your acrobatics checks with advantage.
I did 16.
What,
I already made
They
18. There we go.
You all succeed?
19.
Okay,
With
you
advantage
all
what?
basically get
Yeah.
there. With the
Well,
help
I
of
rolled a
Carac,
19, so I
you
don't
manage
need to roll.
to squirm your way through and get to the door. The door opens into what was originally one of the towers of the Citadel. So it's a circular room, about like 30 feet in circumference. There are 2 doors on the far end, one to your right and one to your left.
Are we entering at the top of the tower and like the
Um,
bottom? Or
You're near the top of the tower.
Near the top.
Well, kind of. You're near. You're basically on top of like the battlements, so kind of the bottom of the tower, I guess. But because the tower would go up.
There's
from the
still
battlements.
some room to go down to the tower's ground floor.
Do either of the doors?
No, you're at the bottom of the tower. Is what I meant.
Do either of the doors look different at all?
No, they're wooden doors, a little warped, old.
But so there's no path up though, the tower.
Well, the thing is, there used to be stairs, but they're all so broken that they can't be used anymore.
Okay.
Like there are the remnants of stairs, like little bits of masonry sticking out of the walls.
Which door are we taking, or you guys don't want to split up?
The area is covered in cracked granite, upon which sprawl the body of 4 goblins, apparently slain in combat. One corpse stands with its back against the western wall, the spear that killed it still keeping it upright. 3 wooden doors lead from this area, including the door you came in on, so the 2 doors at the front, including the one you came in.
What are the dimensions of this
Loose masonry coming out of the sides goes about 30 feet up into the air, but all of the floors and stairs that they would have been have been gone, save for like some crumpled ledges. It's about 30 foot in circumference if you were asking for the dimensions of the room.
How fresh do they look?
Are you going to look?
Yeah.
Is it round or square?
Round. It's like the inside of a tower.
Ah, okay.
Can we try and pull that spear out of the wall?
Yeah.
You're an athletic
You
check?
pull. No, it's pretty easy. When Squig looks over the goblins, you can tell that they've been dead a while, and rats have begun to kind of take pieces out of them, although they don't look like giant rat bites, more like normal rat bites.
More like the one I keep with me.
Wait, I know you want
Sure.
the spear, do you?
You pull the spear
Yeah,
out
just
of the wall.
I'll do the spear.
You want the spear?
Sure.
You can use it?
Can you
Yeah.
not discuss that while I'm describing the room?
You brought one? Yeah, I apologize.
That's my fault.
You pull the spear out, the goblin slides to the wall, and there are runes on the wall behind it.
I assume I can't read them.
Not unless you speak Draconic, but anyone who can speak and read Draconic knows that the runes say Ashardalon.
I'll call the Dragonborn over. Or I'll call Asura over to examine the runes. I assume he speaks Draconic, since he's...
These words are new to me.
Do you really?
No.
You know that they say Ashardalon.
Which roughly translates to...
You think it's a name.
Oh.
Doesn't translate to anything.
It's possible someone just saying that they were here.
Cardamom.
Was that... No.
Can I do any knowledge checks for this?
Yeah, you can roll history.
23.
Back in the day, Ashardalon was a dragon that supposedly rampaged through the countryside and actually burned a significant portion of farmland a while ago. In fact, you're pretty sure that the cult that formed this place was a dragon cult. So
That all checks out.
Hence the dragon collapsed the castle. So it might have been...
It was an inside job.
The name's too long. For a good call, you need a certain amount of syllables.
I don't know. I don't buy it. Dragon fuel can't melt stiff masonry.
really,
Ashardalon was a known tyrant who
Wait.
burned a bunch of this farmland some time ago. His cult was a dragon cult, most likely in his honor.
A lot of good it did him.
So, there was a battle in here, and these goblins were killed, right? Can we tell which way the people who killed these goblins went? Because it's probably the people we're looking
It's
for.
probably the path that's more clear.
I think.
Maybe.
were you going to look around?
Yeah.
Investigate.
All right, roll me
Because
perception.
it's possible that they're
Search for
fighting
bodies.
and running at the same time.
We could open each door, but like not go through them yet.
12.
All right, everyone looking, roll perception.
21 that day.
18.
Not an
6.
Okay.
Just going along with the crew, taking the gander.
I'll actually have a perception roll too.
They didn't even track anything here, right? The stone is like spread it down and hollow, so it didn't.
Yeah, it doesn't leave enough
Alright.
tracks for you to discern. However, as you're investigating the room and the goblins, Krom notices that part of the wall is fake. In fact, there's a stone that it's like a lever, and will open up a secret passage.
I will do so.
Okay. What are you doing to the stone?
Do I have to pull the stone, push it? I'm going to examine it thoroughly.
It can be pushed to the left or pulled to the right. It's basically like the stone serve. It's like a lever.
Yeah, okay. I wanted to tell the group this wall is a fake. The stone can be moved, but it has. It's not a simple aperture. It could be moved multiple ways. I'm gonna move to the right.
So you're gonna push to the right?
Yes.
I was gonna mention, you want me to look at it? See if it's trapped.
I think you better not.
Squig died that day.
Twice.
You can only die once.
That is not entirely true in D&D.
Yeah.
Alright. So
Not
you
if you're
reach
a
out,
shadow.
push the thing to the
Shadow
side.
at that
As you
point.
push it to the side, as the thing starts to move, you get stabbed in the hand with a needle for 1 damage.
No.
Maybe use the spear to push on the wall. Done.
As the thing is pulled, it reveals a secret chamber. The chamber is damp and cold, and there are 3 full-size skeletons waiting inside.
Okay.
They are slumped against the rubble-filled wall next to arrow slits. They are also like carrying. They have bows next to them and quivers. You think they were archers?
Oh, I thought you meant living skeletons.
Well, okay.
We didn't
My
ask
delight was not a dead body.
what her
Can't
children
take it.
wielded.
Are you entering the room?
With the arrow slits in the wall.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that is a bad idea.
Where is the
Well,
secret
these-
door?
Well, there are arrow slits going out. Like
Yeah.
it's for shooting
Like
from
for
the
the
tower. Yeah.
This is a hidden room for archers.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going in.
So even if they get inside, they should
So you're
be
stepping
able to
in?
find it.
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as you step in, fires ignite in the sockets of all 3 skeletons, and they rise, chattering, clacking as they brandish
Are you
their
serious?
weapons.
All right.
I am dead serious.
Okay, now.
Serious.
Yay!
No bones about it.
Where's
However, I am going to call a 10-minute break, and then we will roll initiative once I get back from that as the skeletons rise from their grave.
perfect?
Oh no.
Amarin
I
goes
hate you.
first.
Oh, I'm gonna thorn whip one of those skeletons.
What's the range on it?
30.
Can I get a few
Yes.
more tokens? I don't have 3 of the single color.
They don't need to be of the same colors.
Fair
They're the only
enough.
enemies on the field.
It's
There's
yeah.
the 3 clears.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, roll your spell attack for fun.
Got 10.
Okay, between that and trying to fire through people, you miss, unfortunately, hitting nothing but wall.
I'll
Carac,
get them next time.
it is your turn.
I'm gonna use a shield and I'm gonna use the scimitar, so my AC is slightly higher.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they haven't gone actually. In this one case. 24 to hit.
That hits.
And
crit.
no, 19 doesn't crit.
First time, that's not a turn 5th edition anymore. where you can crit anything. Second off, only 20s crit unless you're specifically the champion subclassifier.
Huh.
So
Figure.
Anyway, that's 9 for damage.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You swing your scimitar into his rib cage, taking scarring across his ribs and dealing some damage. Sure, it's your turn.
I move up and attack. Which one was attacked? Or which one did you attack?
Let's say the one right in front of me.
The white one.
The white one.
Okay. The one in front of me. The 21 to hit
Okay.
and 13 damage.
Alright. You heft your greatsword and swing it straight down upon the skeleton. They are undead, and they know no fear. For a moment, you think its eyes see it. It attempts to block with its shield, only for its arm and like half of its ribs to just be ripped out, and for it to fall to the ground, re-dead.
Can you attack this one?
The one in front of me.
Yeah, the rest of it starts to fall apart. Powder.
I'm just glad it's not those skeletons
Grana's
that
turn.
require holy to kill.
Whose turn?
That's Grana's turn.
Sick.
I think I'm thinking of different continuities. If that's
Is this
confusing.
space enough to like get in here?
Well, you can squeeze past an ally, but it counts as difficult terrain, so it costs double movement. So, yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah, I think enough.
Just kind of squeeze through everything.
And not to fall behind and impressed by my companion's blow, Greta will be putting her all into this one, utilizing that thing I have. Not a piece of paper. Oh wait. You can use that thing. That lets me take a -6 to 5 to my attack roll for
Plus 10.
damage.
You're thinking,
Yeah?
yeah, plus 10 damage. You're thinking Great Weapon Mastery.
Okay. I want to say power attack is like, no, and that's not what it's called. Great Weapon Mastery.
Jesus.
I got a 26 in total, critical. Well, minus the 6, minus the 5. Thank you. So I got 21.
And you said you crit.
Yes.
Don't think it's.
Okay, so you roll 4d6 plus your strength modifier plus 10.
Ow!
I don't think you need to, but go ahead. Yeah. Let's see him.
It's more about showmanship now.
Yeah, I know. I know you want to do that showmanship, given the character anyway.
$29.
Okay.
This is either the toughest.
So how are you
skeleton-
The swing will be first like digging in and taking stock, and then like a drift back, drift up, fast down.
Okay. Yeah. Take stock, half step back, pull the sword up, and bring it straight down upon the enemy. It attempts, much like with your ally, to shield itself with its shield, and it does not work. The shield is in twain, the arm is in twain, its skull is in twain. You carve it cleanly into 2 pieces, like a Thanksgiving turkey. You know, you gotta cut through the bone. It cracks and splinters and falls to the ground, completely destroyed. Additionally, as part of your great weapon mastery feat, you can take a bonus attack against another enemy for having crit an enemy.
Ah,
That's right.
Is that a human trait?
No, you can take it, but because he's a variant humor, Greta got to take it at level 1.
Ah.
So you'd have to go to level 4.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, a lot of people like that one.
24 to hit.
24 to hit, that hits. I think it still has to take the -5 plus 10 though.
Okay.
So,
then
but
that-
a 19 still hits. It just means you also add 10 onto the damage of this attack as well.
This one is 20 damage.
Oh, okay. And how are you gonna?
And this one, from down here, will be like a wind up and resembling a baseball swing, but not exactly. Arcing it like diagonally up because I do have people to the side of me. And
Yeah.
You
let's be careful.
arc
Cleaved in two.
your sword up and swing, chopping off thing's arm and like the top half of it, and through its neck, causing it to fall into pieces. In a flash of movement, Greta has defeated the remaining 2 skeletons in an impressive display of violence against corpses.
Fantastic.
desecration.
Well, they're already undead.
I don't think they're getting back up.
Yeah, that's why there.
Alright.
I'm gonna stand near you from now on.
What? I would stand behind him, not.
I would not stand too
Her,
close.
Fair enough.
It's just like I always wanted to do. But, you know, with the ring, it's not quite.
Alright, yeah, so they're having recently been re-killed. What do you do?
Loot.
Yeah,
Okay.
They don't call us murder hobos for nothing.
Have
Have you guys seen that meme that it's just like, well, if you just
No,
gave us a
no,
mansion,
I-
you wouldn't be
I
murdered
wrote down
this
something
anymore?
that she does.
No. So,
Because I took
hey,
the shield, I used the shield.
it's
It's
not
true.
wrong.
So the only thing is the money I had written down right
just
that is not part of my money.
Okay, so each,
So I guess
as you look over them, each skeleton carries 20 arrows in their quiver.
How many is that?
So 60 arrows.
I was just saying that's no bolts.
I think they only have bows.
Really?
20 between them, they have 24 gold.
Do we have the
15.
what we got from last week?
Yeah. I have it written down right here.
Alright.
I'll use
And
24.
44 silver. 24 gold and 44 silver between the group of them.
That's 28.
Additionally,
gold.
each of them there's a special socket on the quiver, which has a arrow that looks different from the rest of them. The tip is kind of glows a little bit, like a pale blue glow,
I copy it.
when pulled. So altogether, 3 of those arrows.
Okay. But there's no idea what they do. They just glow.
Well, you'd have to basically wait for a short rest, and then you can identify them.
Okay.
Additionally, if you want to take 10 minutes, I believe Krom knows the identify.
It's going to cost a pearl I don't have the funds for.
Right, so
Mm,
you're going to have to wait, unfortunately, until a short rest when you can check out what they do.
okay.
So, and that's it for that room. It's pretty much empty aside from that.
And there's no discovery. If you want to keep track of the group.
So,
So then I'm writing on paper and not
Yeah.
constantly erasing stuff on the sheet.
Alright.
okay.
If
You
anyone
head
else,
back into the main room. There are 2 doors.
they had bows too, didn't they? If anyone else.
Oh,
has
yeah.
bows.
They each also have a short sword, a shield, and a short bow.
Guess I'll take one of the bows
Alright.
so I can have a ranged option.
I already have a
Just in
crossbow.
case.
I'll give
Can I have some of the arrows
Yeah.
too? I only need like 5 or 10. I'm probably not going to use it ever.
A quiver holds 20, so I'll just
Much
give
like
you
the
one
Dark
quiver.
Souls characters, he takes inspiration of. He has a bow, he'll just never ever use it.
Yeah,
But I'll have it just in case.
the option is there. You can take
Who
a quiver.
uses bows in Dark Souls?
People run
trolling,
People
maybe.
run.
People that love to shoot umbrellas
Hey.
at people.
Have you ever remembered?
Can I borrow a
Or
pencil?
just like your share?
No, I've been writing down the total money.
I am just curious.
That way.
Okay, so, heading back into the main room,
I don't think
you have a
we can-
joystick.
Well,
Left door, right door.
that door slid 2 ways. The one that stabbed Krom.
That was the door we just went through. With
Yeah,
the-
you slid
that's
to the
the
right. You could also
hidden
slide to the
room.
left.
Well, that would be close.
Yeah, probably.
Basically, it's a lever, but the lever has a needle trap.
Oh,
So am I
thought
getting
it
a
was
quiver?
that door.
Yeah,
Okay,
you get a
so
quiver
it's
of 20
mostly
arrows
for
and a
defense.
short bow.
Okay.
I assume any of the loot that we are gonna gather, we're gonna stash instead of carrying around with us.
Yes.
Pull stash by the door.
But like anything we're gonna use, we take with us. So like him taking the bow and the 20 arrows.
So there's 2 bows.
I'll carry the other arrows with me.
Okay.
Just in case.
3 short swords. And 1 shield because the other 2 were broken.
Yeah, the other two were.
Now I thought with that new explored room we'd already gone through 2 of the 3 doors.
Basically, there were, when you first entered the room, there were 2 doors. And then Krom found a secret door, which is what you guys just went through, and then came back out because it doesn't lead anywhere, it just has skeletons.
Yeah. It's even on the thing. Yeah.
Alright, flip it again, I guess.
Flip it. Flip on
No. The lever will just close it.
We could take
Oh.
all the loot we're not gonna use, stash it in the room with the skeletons, and close it, right?
It is
And
in
instead
the
of-
room, yeah.
That's a
It's
good idea.
pretty close to the way out.
So you stash them there.
Yeah, so we're not like over encumbered.
Who uses encumbrance rules? Come on.
I don't know.
Hey, we'll be good for
Out
the
of
one
it.
moment that
I'm
someone
joking.
tries to.
Encumbrance is a thing. You can't just carry around statues made of gold.
500 pounds of gold.
We have to put our statue down every time they're about to start a fight.
Or chain drink potions of strength so you have enough carrying capacity to carry all your stuff around and back to town. Not that I've ever done that in Baldur's Gate or anything.
I call it potion of the mule.
The rigors, the rigors of adventuring.
Actually, my current run through my thief has so low strength that I need to give her so much gear that she basically can't move unless she has a potion of strength on. So I taught her like 100 and she just like, gah! It's kind of funny.
She's addicted.
She has to. She literally can't walk without it.
That sounds like a crippling addiction.
So which door are we going to? though?
You have
Currently-
two choices.
Which one did we come through?
We came through this one, but there's 2
Yeah.
to either side. So
Those are 2 new doors.
we don't know which way
We can-
the people we're partially looking for
We can
came
flip
from.
on it.
What if we opened one door and just looked through it,
Oh.
and opened the other door and looked through that?
Is there any way to know if either of them are trapped before actually
Yeah,
interacting
you can
with them?
check.
Yeah, I'm going to. Go check both.
Well,
Or
I would
investigation.
guess we could go which one has.
Just
the-
tell me if you're looking for traps, and then I'll have you roll investigation.
I would say
Oh.
whichever path is more clear
It's the same with
bodies
stuff. You can
because
just be
if
like,
they're
"Here, same
like
thing."
fleeing and fighting.
15 plus 3, correct?
Should I try more?
15 is plus 3.
Yeah.
These are novice adventurers, though.
No, plus 2.
Oh, okay.
Or were they experts at the top of
So
their game?
13.
If they were experts, I don't think they would have gotten beaten
On
by
one door.
goblins.
There's
What
you
if they
roll it
decided
on the
to
room.
live down here because they found some magical
Check
fruit?
the room for traps.
Yeah.
There are no
Yeah,
traps
They're
on
a
that
rich
door.
family.
Weird turn.
Okay.
They've been driven mad
We
by
could
the
just-
fruit.
Flip it. Flip for it.
You guys.
Go
It doesn't make a difference to me which way to go. It's just we gotta choose a door.
We could try the left first and do what Brenna suggested.
So neither. Yes.
Okay, so you're opening the left door?
Yeah.
Okay. You approach the left door and pull it, and it creaks open, and that's where we're going to end this week. I hope everyone enjoyed the session, and if you didn't, tough shit. Join us next week for more Tales from the Yawning Portal. We're going to go around and ask, where can we find more of you?
Nothing different.
Okay. Rob.
Same here.
Okay, Dave.
Artist David Harper. Find you on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Nothing.
Jesse.
Oh, I'm nowhere.
Caitlin.
You'll never find me.
All right. You can also find a Discord for the channel. You can find a Twitter for the channel. That will be in the description. Hope you join us next week. Bye.